So good afternoon. I am very glad to meet you again. So in this video we are going to discuss about surface finish measurement. Why it is required, how the surface finish is having some irregularities or surface finish is not up to the expected level. The causes and measurement so that we can improvise our technology so that there will not be any surface finish issues. So surface finish measurement, the causes may be workpiece material may be one of the reasons, or vibrations in the machines, or machine type, tools and fixers, or sometimes operators. So here we are looking at this diagram. It is a magnified diagram. There may be a 0.001 mm of ups and down. That itself will give you a rough surface finish. We want very smooth surface finish. For that we have to improvise our material and we have to improvise our machining methodology. Okay, how we are going to measure the surface finish? There are four instruments used for measuring the surface roughness, surface finish. They are termed as direct instrument method. The one is a stylus probe instrument. Second one is a profilometer. Third one is Tomlinson surface meter. Fourth one is Taylor-Hobson tail surf instrument. These are the four measuring surface finish measuring instruments. The stylus probe type of instrument, it is a very simple instrument. The stylus is nothing but a vertical rod having a diamond shaped spherical board at the tip. The skid is a holding device which will move over the surface. The stylus will follow it. This will be connected to the recorder and the wave structures, that is the ups and downs, will be recorded and it will be magnified and it will be converted into digital and finally we will be getting the reading. The irregularities in the surface texture are measured in order to assess the surface finish of the workpiece. This is a very simplified method. How it is working means the stylus considers a skid, a stylus amplifying device and a recording device. The skid, as I have mentioned, it will slowly move over the surface by motor or hand. The skid follows irregularities of surface as the stylus moves along with the skid. When the stylus moves vertically up and down, the movements are magnified, amplified and recorded to get a trace. Then the trace is analyzed by an automatic device, which is very similar to our ECG graph. In the ECG graph also we are getting ups and downs of sinusoidal waves. The very similar recording will be carried out for each instrument and those readings will be analyzed by automatic device or by the experts working on this field. The advantage of this type of instrument is any desired roughness parameter can be recorded. For glass or fragile material, we can't use this type of surface finish measuring instrument. The initial cost is high. It requires skilled operators. So this is about a stylus probe instrument. The second type of measuring tool is Tomlinson surface meter. Here if you look at this diagram, which is very simple but looks like a complicated one. See here you take this. This is called vertical motion of stylus. Due to in the previous one we have seen very simple type of probe structured stylus. Here we are seeing this vertical rod. Here we have the diamond probe, that is a diamond stylus. This one is a skid. This odd shape is called a skid. Over this only it will move. This is a workpiece where what we are going to measure. This is the fixed roller. Likewise, this diagram here, this one is amplified here and it has been redrawn here. This is called stylus. This one, this vertical rod is shown here as a circle. This one is a lapped steel cylinder. The circle is shown here as vertical cylinder, lapped steel cylinder. These are the fixed rollers. This and this. These are the two fixed rollers. Here it is connected by means of arm with diamond stylus. So here it is a smoke glass. Over this only we are going to draw the waves. This is the construction. If you look at this, the vertical motion of the stylus is held by means of a spring, coil spring as well as by leaf spring. This is leaf spring. This is a coil spring. These two springs are holding the are used to hold this vertical motion of stylus. This is a horizontal motion of body. Since when it moves, the diamond probe or stylus moves over the surface, this will be recorded. For that we need a horizontal motion of the body. So here we will be getting the wave that will be recorded and it will be analyzed. This is about the stylus. This is about the transition surface meter. This can be used. It will be rotated by 1 RPM. If you look at this here, this is fixed as a this is a fixed movement. These ups and downs will be recorded here. The movement here we have the horizontal movement, here we have the vertical movement. The trace on the smoked glass is transferred. The trace on the smoked glass is transferred to the optical projector, where it gets magnified by 50 times or 100 times. Then it will be analyzed. So this is about Tomlinson surface meter. Third type is profilometer. This is very similar to the first one what we have seen, the stylus, and here the profilometer, that is surface to be tested. Here the induction coil. The minute movement will cause the current to be AC current to be generated. Since it is the electromagnetic field is generated, it will be converted into analog to digital and we will be getting the readings. That is profilometer. The next method is Taylor-Hobson telesurf method. This is another interesting type of method where we are using this electrical circuit. Very simplified circuit. Here we are seeing two circuits are here. This one is the construction. This one is the expanded view of this one. See here the stylus. This stylus is connected to the armature. The armature is pivoted to the middle point of this E-shaped stamping. The armature is pivoted to the middle point of the E-shaped stamping, and this is the surface what we are going to measure. This is a skid. As usual, the skid will be following over that, stylus will be moving over the surface. When this pivot is energized, the AC, here you look at this A and B is the resistor circuit, B and A and C here we have two, and here BD and CD are resistors. Here we have the amplifier, here demodulator. This is a modulator and a demodulator, and here we are going to have the recording. This instrument consists of a stylus, skid, armature, amplifier, demodulator, oscillator, and E-shaped stamping. This what we can say this as an electronic instrument which gives a very rapid output when compared to the Tomlinson surface meter. This instrument is working on the principle of modulating principle, carrier modulating. If you look at this diagram, this is called a stylus, which I have told. It is moves across the workpiece to be inspected. The armature carrying the stylus pivots about the center of the E-shaped stamping. The other two legs of the E-shaped stamping consist of two coils. with the AC current. AB and AC are the two coils with the AC current. The two coil even AC and two resistance forms the oscillator. This is called oscillator. AB is coil, AC coil, and similar AC, another AC, and these BD and CD are resistors. This entire circuit forms the oscillator. How it works? The armature is pivoted about the center element, as we have seen. The movement of the stylus causes the armature to vary the gap. This gap will be varied, and the amplitude of the AC current in the coil gets modulated. The amplitude of the AC current in the coil gets modulated. The modulated output of the bridge is then demodulated, so the current flow is directly proportional to the vertical displacement of the stylus. The output is sent to the amplifier, which operates a pen recorder and produces a permanent record. This output is also sent to a meter, which directly gives a numerical value of surface finish. This type of instrument is used in laboratories and shop floors. So with this, I wish to stop this surface measuring tools and its applications and advantages. Thank you for listening.